What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and today I want to talk to you guys about a game called Crossout. A lot of you guys have probably heard of this game before. It's being developed by Tarjan Games and published by Gaijin Entertainment. Yes, this is a sponsored video. I know I pissed off a lot of people with the War Thunder video I did about a month ago. I'm taking a different approach to this. I'm taking your guys' criticism and your feedback into account, and we're going to do this not from a premium high-tier account that they've given me perspective. I'm giving you guys my opinion of the game, just starting out, just jumping in, no premium stuff. We're going to go through the gameplay, what this game actually is. It is a free-to-play game. They say join the open beta of Crossout, post-apocalyptic MMO action game. Don't really know about the MMO aspect. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, you can do PvE raids, there's missions, there's races you can queue up for, there's customization, but I wouldn't really call it an MMO. You're never really playing against, like, thousands of people in the same game. It's all just instance based. Craft your unique battle machines from dozens of interchangeable, they say dozens, there's thousands of parts that you can put on your vehicles. It's PvP online battles. After playing a game like War Thunder with the tanks and how slow, I mean obviously they're tanks, but how slow and chunky those things are, this game is like Twisted Metal meets like Death Race meets like Mad Max. It's insane. The vehicle's handling, it's so responsive. Let's talk about it though. It is a free-to-play title. There is a store. We are going to be going into the store at a later part of the video. I'm going to try to have timestamps for all of the different parts of this video. After playing this game, dude, out of all the Gaijin games I've played, Enlisted, War Thunder, Star Conflict, Crossout, this game is easily my favorite because it's way more in my wheelhouse. The customization that you were able to do on your vehicles in this game is incredible. Now, one of the big complaints that I saw in the comment section regarding War Thunder was that it's such a grind to kind of grind up and get into the higher tiers with the bigger vehicles and stuff, and I do see that here as well. I'm not even gonna front. I think the grind in this game to get all of the parts and actually be able to build like top tier vehicles. I can't even imagine what top tier vehicles are in this game because you can do so many different things in terms of your speed. Basically, there's a physics engine. So the more stuff you put on your vehicle and the bigger you make it, the slower you're gonna move. So when I think top tier, I think vehicles that are going to be able to have, you know, speed, melee weapons, shotguns, huge assault rifle, like machine guns. To get there is going to be an absolute grind. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not even gonna sit here and say, yeah, you can get there in a day. It's probably going to take you hundreds and hundreds of hours to get there. Now, in a free-to-play game, some people might like that. Some people might not. You might think that you should be able to get to the end game really quick. It ain't gonna be like that. So if that's your style, you want to get there really fast and see what the top tier, you know, builds are, this ain't for you. That being said, in the couple of hours that I put into this game, just starting out and just kind of getting into the world of Crossout, as you level up, you can unlock things like PvE raiding, which is basically you have to do a bunch of objectives with a team against AIs, and then at the end there's like a boss. And from what I gather, you get like coupons and stuff, which you can take to the in-game trader and unlock special gear from that. You can do races as well, and then they have this mode, which is basically the mode you're going to be playing most, and that's like a one life game mode, assault. So you can either capture the enemy base, which is a lot harder than it sounds, or you can just kill everybody on the opposing team. I love me one life game modes. I think that it actually makes you think about the things you're doing instead of just running in, especially in a game like this, where if you get close to somebody and they got shotguns, you're getting fucking destroyed. And it's awesome. It feels so good. They have melee weapons as well. There's like saws, and like I just unlocked a bayonet that you can put on the front of your vehicle. There's like power drills, rocket launchers, drones. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't seen, I think, probably like 5% of the stuff that you can do in this game right now. It's insane. And already the customization is kind of overwhelming. To somebody who doesn't really play games like this is impressive. And every part that you put on your vehicle adds to your vehicle's power score, or I should say your profile's power score. So if you're adding in a whole bunch of more like armored sides or a new grill and new guns, it's gonna add to your power score, which is then gonna put you in matchmaking against people kind of around your level. There might be and the cool thing about this with the customization, there might be players around your level that have builds that are super fast, and they might have one machine gun, but they're meant to like get around the map, flank, and do certain things. Or you might have like beefy, chunky buses that are just meant to just powerhouse their way through, might have like a shotgun on the front. There's so much customization that even though people are within your level and your rank, I've already seen so many different builds in the game, which is awesome, and it's only going to get better as I play more. Now, the storefront. You guys are seeing gameplay of the storefront here. There is a premium battle pass. There is a premium subscription for the game, which all unlock certain cosmetics, certain items in the game. Yes, there are items in the game that you can unlock that are behind a paywall. You also have access to buying what they call, like right now from what I'm seeing, it's called the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. There's like 4 essentially death machine vehicles with saws and shotguns and machine guns. There's one that I tested, which you guys can see right here. It literally has like an invisibility to it. Like you hit shift, and instead of like a booster, there's like an invisibility generator. So for like 10 seconds, you just kind of cloak and go invisible. It's insane. However, I know a lot of you guys are already saying pay to win in the comment section. Let's talk about it. What happens is all of these parts that are added in to build these massive death machines all add to your power score. So as somebody who is starting out, I'm never going to play against a player like this. They are never going to be in the same matchmaking queue as me. They are always going to be in that higher tier end game matchmaking. So for somebody to come in today, you'll never be able to just gank lobbies. You'll always be playing against higher tiered players or other players who have dropped money on it to get these insane fucking vehicles. So while I wouldn't say it's pay to win, I would say it's more like you could just pay to skip all of the little shit, but I actually like the little shit in this game. Yeah, it's gonna be a grind, and yeah, it might get tedious at times, but the customization is just so cool. There's so much shit that you can unlock, paint, and just do to customize these vehicles, and I actually like that. I would hate to like come in and just buy a bunch of stuff, because it's not like you can buy levels. From what I understand, you can't like buy experience and be like a level 100 and unlock all of those things. If there is, I haven't seen it on this store. So even though you come in, you buy a vehicle, all you do is unlock the parts for that vehicle. And while now if you use that vehicle, you're going to be playing against top tier players, you still kind of have to go through the grind if you want to unlock a huge library of parts for the customization. So at the end of the day, pay to win? No. Pay to play against higher tiered players? Yeah. All right, so the developers wanted me to showcase some of the higher like end game vehicles as well. But in doing the sync for the profiles, for some reason, like this is still my account, but it's now called promo, which sucks. I just kind of want it to be called BigFry because I am going to be playing this game after. And I didn't get any of the promo stuff. So I have a promo account name, but this is still the vehicle I had before. And I was like, well, to do this video, they want me to showcase it. I'll just go and like get one of the bigger vehicles. So I bought this myself to showcase it. It's a little bit of a weird situation. So this is the big boy vehicle that I was showcasing in like the test drive mode. Just some like end game stuff when you get some of the more, you know, rare parts and stuff and what you can actually do. But you guys are now going to see some gameplay of what happens when you jump into battle with the big ones. So the cool thing is again, it proves that this game isn't really pay to win. It's more just you're gonna pay to play against higher tiered players, and I kind of just get my ass kicked. So unfortunately, I'm hoping I can get my account name switched back to BigFry, because I do want to play this game and like grind up and play and just like how it actually is, instead of automatically jumping to the end game. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. So I'm gonna, this thing controls really loosey-goosey.
The base is under
Let's chop it into him. There we go. Done. All right, that was actually a really good stealth. I got to get out of here, though. I got to get out of here. Let's go, dude. I want another kill with it. All right, I'm getting fucked though. Yeah, I took out 2 of them. I'm totally cool with that. Some of these vehicles are insane. Yeah, look at some of these machines, man. This reminds me of battle bots. It really does. Look at that. All right, so we finally got the account syncing information situation kind of correct. I'm basically now running 2 different accounts. I have my account and then I have their promo account. Only my account is named promo and the promo account is also named promo. So we're gonna have to figure it out, but I finally have access to some of the more end game, some of the more like higher tiered vehicles and all of the blueprints and all of the parts. And they wanted me to showcase some other vehicles outside of just the ones that you can just go and get on the store. So I'm running this one. It's like a fucking tank. I know we talked about like War Thunder tanks and how chonky and slow they are. This one, slower, but I actually really like it in this game. It's not so slow that it's tedious. Dude, it's probably my favorite vehicle that I've driven so far. They also have hover vehicles.
No sleeping. Enemy on the
base. That it went well. I decided because I thought it looked cool to also jump into like the spider looking thing. It's like a little tarantula, like a mechanical tarantula. I got rocked so hard in those vehicles. I think like I'm a guy that I like a little bit of speed, but I think the defense for me needs to be up like tenfold, or I gotta have like a stealth ability or something. Because if I'm going straight in with some of these vehicles, I'm just getting rocked. It's fucking hilarious because it's like, oh yeah, try out all these vehicles, and then I'm just getting like one shot. I think it's broken down a lot more to where you can literally see everything that you're getting when you spend your money, when you buy these packs, all the parts. You can go to the store and you can like, instead of buying a vehicle, you can take it for a test drive before you purchase it, which is where I got this gameplay here. So I didn't opt for the premium account this time around. I said, fuck it. These guys were criticizing me for War Thunder because I didn't showcase that. Let's talk about it here. And I think actually it's leading to a better experience. So far, I'm just kind of inching my way into the customization. At one point, I accidentally broke down my vehicle completely, and I hadn't really figured out how to build a vehicle from scratch. So I had to do that. And I built like a truck with frames. I don't even know if I did it right. It runs, it drives, and it shoots, but I don't know if it's like a premium or optimal build for that. You can do that kind of shit. The game is solid. I'm actually glad they reached out. They originally reached out to do Cuisine Royale, and after the War Thunder thing, I was like, okay, let's just hold off. I don't really want to go back to back if there's some stuff in Cuisine Royale that I'm not really knowing about, and I don't want to make another video. And we kind of agreed, like, let's just chill. Let's try to come up with something. And then they were like, here, Crossout, we're doing a campaign for this as well if you want to try that. I was like, you know what? I've seen people like Level Cap cover this game in the past. Sure. Let's see what it's like. And man, after playing War Thunder, like I said, with the chunky tanks, just being able to drive around a map and like cruise and have the vehicles be like super responsive to turning on a dime, dude, this game is way up my alley. I would choose this over War Thunder literally 10 out of 10 times. I'm not saying War Thunder's bad. I love War Thunder, but this game, I don't know why the hell I skipped this. I've been sleeping on this shit for years now. The release date on Steam says 2017, but I feel like this game has been out for a lot longer than that. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing this logo. They do like Facebook ads and stuff. I remember seeing Crossout in my path, but I never actually took the dive. I know I got a lot of shooter fans on the channel, and I would say if you guys have some time during the quarantine or whatever, just check it out. It is free to play for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. If you guys do want to follow the link down in the description, as well as the top pinned comment, sign up there for an account. You guys get an exclusive bonus if you do use that link as well. This is a crazy time for a bunch of YouTubers, and I just want to thank Gaijin for giving me the opportunity to do videos like this, showing good games and actually showing it to you guys. Like, again, we learned from the War Thunder video. I had a good conversation with these guys, and I said, look, next time we'll just take a different approach. We'll showcase it from the ground up instead of starting at the top, so everyone kind of knows what they're getting into. A lot of you guys were critical of me for the way that I made that video. A lot of you guys were pissed off that I did a sponsored video in the first place. I'm not going to stop doing sponsored content. I would say as long as I'm doing videos on things and brands and items or whatever that I actually fuck with. I like War Thunder. You guys just criticize me on how I did the video, which is fine. Let's adjust and let's keep moving forward, because I do want to showcase good games, and even games like this where I might have skipped it before, but when an offer comes up and gives me a chance to actually cover it, shit, you kind of find hidden gems like this. At least it's hidden to me. If you guys want to check it out, the link is down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Big Fry, and I'll see you on the next one.